ESPN insider Bill Barnwell just dropped his annual mock draft with trades, and one of his scenarios has the Cowboys giving up pick 12, pick 20, next year's first and a third rounder, basically gutting 2 drafts, all to move up to number 2 and grab one unproven rookie. And people are actually out here agreeing with this. I'm going to walk you through exactly why this idea would set this franchise back, what we'd be throwing away, and what the smarter move actually looks like for this defense heading into the fall. What's up, Cowboys? Welcome to the NFL Playbook Cowboys. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. All right, so look, it's that time of year again, scenario season. Every single day, I'm opening my phone and getting hit with, what if the Cowboys did this, and what if Dallas did that? And honestly, I get it. I understand why people are excited, but some of these ideas are starting to get genuinely out of hand. Like, I want the best for this team just as much as anybody else watching. I want us going into the fall with a properly built roster, real depth, real firepower on both sides of the ball. That's all I want. So when I see proposals that involve throwing away basically everything we have just to land one player, I can't just sit here quietly. I gotta say something. So, Bill Barnwell, and look, I respect the guy. He puts out good content. He dropped his annual mock draft, but this one's all trades. He calls it a thought exercise, and to be fair, he's upfront about it. He even says each trade happens in its own universe, meaning none of these scenarios are connected to each other. So don't read this like it's one big master plan. Every trade is its own independent idea. He also mentions that this time last year he included a Micah Parsons trade scenario and basically said it would never happen. And then, well, it happened. So I'll give him that. There's some validity to putting wild ideas on paper. Fine, I hear you. But here's where I gotta pump the brakes. His Cowboys scenario has us trading all the way up to number 2 overall. Number 2. And what does that cost? We're handing the Jets pick 12. Pick 20 is staying with us in this scenario, which is the one saving grace, next year's first-round pick, and a 2027 third-round pick. Oh, and we get back a 2027 fifth-rounder. A fifth! So basically, we're gutting our draft capital for 2 years to move up 10 spots and grab Arll Reese. And I like Arll Reese, I really do. He's been the consensus number 2 pick in this draft for months now. Everybody wants him to be the next Micah Parsons. You know, the same Micah we just traded away. And now, instead of building smart with the capital we got from that trade, people want to burn it all chasing the guy who hasn't played a single snap in the NFL yet. I mean, think about that for a second. We already owe the Jets a first-round pick, so now the Jets would literally have both of our first-round picks next year. Both of them gone. And we gave up pick 12 in this draft too. For what? One rookie who, look, might be great, might be everything we hope for, but he's still a rookie. He hasn't proven anything yet at this level, you know what I'm saying?
And honestly, the thing that really gets me is the timing of all this. We didn't attack the free agency the way I wanted us to. We didn't go out and get that veteran linebacker. We didn't lock down another proven edge rusher. So right now, we genuinely have holes on every single level of this defense. And people's solution to that is to throw 2 drafts in the trash for one player? That math doesn't work for me. It really doesn't. Now look, I've seen some people making the case that if the Cowboys truly believe this guy is going to be a difference maker for the next 10 to 12 years, maybe you pull the trigger. And I understand that argument. I'm not completely dismissing it, but David Bailey better be playing at a Micah Parsons level for me to even entertain giving up that kind of haul. He better be generational, because that's what you're paying. That's the price tag on this deal. And here's what's actually wild to me. Barnwell himself writes in the article that one player won't fix this defense. He says that. And then he's proposing we trade away everything to get one player. Like, bro, you answered your own question. We added Rashawn Gary, we brought in Jalen Thompson, we got Kobe Durant in the secondary, and Quinnon Williams is in the mix too. Don't sleep on Quinnon Williams, by the way. People keep mentioning him and then brushing past him like he doesn't matter. That's our guy. Don't do that. But even with those additions, we've still got real gaps in his roster. That's just the reality of where we are right now. So what's the smarter move? Honestly, I've been saying this and I'm going to keep saying it. We need to be in the trade back market, not the trade up market. Trade back, collect more picks, use this draft to load up on multiple players across the defense instead of betting everything on one guy. You know what the beautiful thing is right now? We have holes at corner, at safety, at edge, at linebacker. That means no matter who falls to us, we win. Jacob Rodriguez falls to us at 20? Great. An edge rusher slides down? Perfect. We can't really lose with where we're picking right now if we just stay disciplined and trust the process. The one move I could maybe get behind is something like a small swap with the Chiefs. Like you go from 12 to 9, maybe 20 to 29, and you land someone like Caleb Downs. That's manageable. You're still keeping 2 first-round picks. You're not mortgaging next year. You still have ammunition at 39 and 92. That's the world I want to live in. Because pick 39 could be Anthony Hill Jr. It could be one of these corners. There's real value sitting in that range if you don't blow it all beforehand. And look, let me bring this all back to the bigger picture here. We traded Micah Parsons. That happened. It was Jerry Jones' call, not mine, not yours. But the whole point of making a move like that is to use the capital you get back to build something bigger than what you had. You don't trade a star and then immediately try to replace him with one player. That's not building, that's just swapping. The whole idea is you take that capital and you turn one player into 3 or 4 contributors. You get Quinnon Williams, you get Kenny Clark, you add a couple of rookies, you use the savings to maybe sign George Pickens. Now you're talking about real roster construction. Now you can look back and say that trade made this team better in a real meaningful way. But if you turn Micah Parsons into one rookie and tell that rookie, you're the new Micah, go fix everything, I mean, come on, that's not fair to the player and it's not smart for the franchise. So yeah, Barnwell's piece is interesting. I'll give him that. It's fun to read. It's a solid thought exercise, like he says, but as an actual blueprint for what Dallas should do? Nah, not even close. We have too many needs. We have too much to build. One pick at 2 isn't the answer right now, no matter how good that player might be. Stay disciplined, trade back if anything, stack picks, build this defense the right way across multiple positions. That's how you actually compete come fall. All right, guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Am I wrong on this? Would you make that move for Arll Reese or David Bailey? I want to hear it. And if you're feeling the content, hit that subscribe button. Trying to keep growing this thing. I appreciate every single one of y'all. See you tomorrow.